Somebody told me, you can fly astrally. I said, everybody can fly astrally. He said, then do you use flying astrally to go to places? I said, no, I take a plane to ride. What's the difference? Here we are at a physical plane. Why are we mixing up these things? When we are having experiences of different kinds, and each level has its own rules. All are following rules. We call them laws of nature. And do you know the laws of nature of every level of consciousness are different? Totally different. Look at the laws of nature in a dream state. I'm taking that example because we all dream. Now we are awake. From the dream state, in the physical level, we are awake. So I can take that example just to illustrate a point. When we are in a dream state, we are in one location, and a second later, we are in another location. Scene has changed suddenly. It looks absolutely normal to us. Nobody in a dream has said, how come I'm suddenly at a different place? Nobody has asked this question. It's normal. In a dream state, you can fall from a height and not get hurt, and you wonder why. You can have many experiences which would be so different in the physical plane. And yet, while we are dreaming, they all look normal to us. They follow the laws of nature of a dream state. When we wake up, laws change. Here, we are bound down by the laws of time and space. You can't go anywhere unless you make arrangements to go there. You can't suddenly be anywhere else. You can't contract space. Time seems to flow independently of you. You have no control over it. In a dream state, you can be a child, then you can be grown up, you can be an old person and die in 7 minutes of dreaming. You can't do it here in the physical plane. The rules of the game are different in different levels of consciousness. Now go up to a next higher level of awareness. Let's say we wake up from this state. There are two ways of waking up from this state. One, when we die, naturally we leave this body. We automatically go into the next state because we go into a disembodied form, which we call our sensory system or our astral form. Whatever word you give it, we are in a form in which we don't have a physical body, yet we are there, sense perceptions are there, we do things there. What happens there? There we have a memory, which is far better than the memory here. There we can see things with the inner eyes, which you can't see here. We see brightness and a range of experiences of light and color, which we can't see here. There we can stop time if we like. It's in our control, which we can't do here. Well, let's wake up further. Let's wake up to the causal state, the mental state, where there's no body at all. Not even sense perceptions. Only the mind and consciousness put together work. What happened there? We can see how destinies are made. We can see why we were who we were, and how many times we have come in different destinies. We remember all our past lives. We can jump into a past life and be there. We can come back and go to a forward life and be there. Can't do this here at all. Every level of consciousness, and it's a systematically created levels of consciousness, where we descend from the single truth of our true home, the totality of consciousness of our true home, breaks down into an experience of the many and multiplies in different ways, in different levels. The experience of light, for example. Here, we sit with the physical bodies, we can't face a sun. And we go above our bodies, we go above the physical body, leave it behind. We leave our causal body behind, we leave our mind behind, and we go into a true consciousness, a unit of consciousness, still separated, still many, and still we see our own light that's coming out from ourselves is equal to 16 of the solar suns put together. You can see it. We can't see one sun here in this covering, and there our own light is much more than that. Any item you pick up of our experiences here, sensory or otherwise, it's so different at every level. And that is why these different levels of consciousness have been created, generated to have different kinds of experiences, all kinds of experiences. In fact, we have reached a point where you could say we have exhausted the permutation combination of experiences we could have by these levels of consciousness.